Okay, good evening, mga kabanig. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here once again. Sumusulpot-sulpot na naman. Oh man, I just hate this. Patulog na kasi ako. What time is it? 9:37 p.m. here where I am right now. So what are we going to talk about today? Makimarites tayo, makichika tayo sa mga nangyayari sa Pilipinas. I'm going to talk about, you know what, P-pop versus global pop and lip syncing. So I guess I just have to make a disclaimer that if there is a group that I am going to mention, and it's not about them. It's actually about the management and the entertainment company. It's just that sometimes you cannot separate the two kasi. So they're just gonna be kind of a collateral damage, but it's not about them. It's just that I cannot separate them from the topic. So anyway, ano daw ba, PPop ba versus global pop? To me, it doesn't really matter if it's PPop. Is basically if it's if it's Filipinos and all Filipinos, and it started in the Philippines. The management is Filipinos. They're singing. Well, it doesn't matter if it's English or Filipino. Both of them are official languages, but mostly Tagalog or Filipino. Then it's P-pop. Global pop. It's kind of a marketing strategy because global pop is just pop. That's it. It's pop. And the reason why there's K-pop, J-pop, whatever, P-pop, V-pop, T-pop, or whatever pop, it's just to distinguish that from the umbrella of the bigger pop. So global pop is it's kind of a yun nga, parang marketing, it's kind of a marketing strategy. So I mean, if there is a group there that they wants to be called global pop, then you know what, to each his own. There's no problem with it. It's just a title. Minsan lang kasi meron mga nag-aaway na baka merong nagkakainit ng mga fans that they're going to say, oh, you can't compare them because they're P-pop and the other one is a global pop, as if one is superior to the other. Well, I guess there's a little bit of a advantage kasi malaking company to isa, but they haven't proven anything yet. So it's just whatever works. You know what? Kung ano man whatever works, I don't think it matters. So anyway, lip sync. Okay, so ito yung medyo I am not really a fan of because obviously I am a lot older than a lot older than most of you guys, but I think this is the first time in Philippine television that a talent show that requires singing allowed contestant to either use a backing vocals or completely lip sync. I was just like, I mean, I like that. I think alam niyo naman siguro na yung tinutukoy kong show, but I like the production because it's like, this should be dapat yun na ng standard natin. And kumbaga, it's not really surprising kasi the producers are from a more progressive country, right? So I mean, it's kind of expected, but I like the production value. Mataas talaga. Contestant, I'm not exactly sure, but this is just my opinion. Of course, it is the producer's point of view. That's their standard. I mean, it's up to them. They're the one going to produce it. So whatever, they probably saw something to these kids, but to me, I just hope that this is not going to be a trend. okay lang siguro medyo in a concert, ha? In a concert when there is like parang extensive dancing that, medyo hihingal-hingal ka na. Then a little bit of backing vocals. It's not going to, it's fine, but at least you can still hear that they're singing live. But in a contest, I don't know. I was just confused. I'm like I said, it's not in the Philippines. You know what? In the Philippines, and we know that we are a country of vocals. I mean, I'm sorry to toot my own horn or our own horn, is that we can even give the black people a run for their money kung singing lang at kung kanta lang at kanta lang din ang pag-uusapan. So, lip syncing for singer is not accepted in the Philippines. It is actually a crime. It should be a crime if you lip sync. Cause like, why would I go to a concert? Why would I go to a concert when it's recorded, when it's not even live? Makinig na lang ako ng music, di ba? Makinig na lang ako sa bahay. Di pa ako nagastusan because I think that the fans deserve a little bit better than that because they, even if it's free, I mean, you took the time to go there. You spent money to go there, and the other expenses. I mean, I believe that the fans deserve the best of you. So anyway, like I said, it's kind of first in history that I witnessed a talent show where the contestants are allowed to lip sync. Ako nalilito. It's like, how are you going? Ang akala ko noon, when they announce that they're going to have like there's a search, like a show like this, searching for, members of a new group. I thought, like, oh, great, this is good. This is really good. And they probably heard that there are, that there are a lot, that we are a country of singers, that there's a lot of vocal talents here. Not only that, but talented individuals here in the Philippines, and they just want to take advantage of it. And I didn't know that they're going to use the same standard in Korea. I mean, I don't have anything against it. That's their culture. So to each his own. I'm just saying, in the Philippines, if you're going to be a singer, you should be able to sing live, and you should not allowed to lip sync in a singing contest. So I'm saying, so katulad nga sinabi ko, I thought that's their intention, and I believe MLD Entertainment, it's kind of a missed opportunity that, since you came to the Philippines, I thought you're trying to find some, trying to kind of build a group that it's different from the rest of the K-pop industry, because it's basically the same formula, and it's already saturated. I'm thinking, they probably want to do that. They probably want to offer something new. So I'm just thinking it's a missed opportunity for MLD Entertainment. So yeah, it's I'm kind of, yung mga contestants, I'm like, I was watching it live actually, kasi maaga kasi ako nagigising even during weekend. So I have watched it from the beginning, and I was watching it. I was like, a lot of them can't even sing. I'm like, I remember there's this one contestant na actually he won a challenge. I'm not gonna say who it is. And I'm like, how did that even pass? Paano nakapasa to sa first round? Can't even sing. Sabi ko, ano ba ite? May tono, nasa tono pa yung tilaok ng manok do sa probinsya namin. It's like, I think for a second there, I was a little bit insulted in a way that, we are a country of singers, and you're trying to look for some, and then ang pinagpipilian mo can't sing. I'm not saying that all of them can. Some of them, to be fair, it's okay. Merong magaling, katulad nung si Josh ba yun? Si Josh. Hindi nga lang kasi siya, hindi, yung kanya kasing hindi siya visually, ang standard sa Korea. I guess I can understand, but then I'm just thinking, if the number one group right now went to the same process, probably none of them are going to make it. To be honest, maybe si I'm not talking about SB19, of course. Siguro si Justin lang ang papasa. You know what I'm saying? There's the talents that will go wasted because the only thing we're looking at is like visual. Okay, so anyway, enough of that. So, kas, medyo kasi ako dito sa MLD Entertainment, medyo hindi ako masyadong. First of all, they're not one of the top 10 companies in entertainment companies in Korea. There's a lot more, of course, Hybe, SM, JYP, YG, Cube, and I don't know what else, but they're not the top. But they're still big comparing to the entertainment industry here in the Philippines. But we know that let's just say alam natin yung history, ang story in Korea. A lot of entertainment companies in Korea are like questionable yung they have a questionable business practice. MLD, one of them. We know the story, right? So a lot of them are exploitative, and we know the story. I have heard it, I've seen it, of a lot of the entertainment industry in Korea that are exploiting their talents. So I'm not exactly saying that that's what they're gonna do here. I'm just saying they have that history. Kasi meron na nga nagsabi yung, di ba, one of the members of Momoland before that they were exposed, as to whether that's true or not. But it's not. I don't really trust them. But then hindi naman ako affected, so whatever. So I'm just, kumbaga, siguro ang iniisip ko lang when they were going through that the recruitment, the kind of a audition or talent search, I was ang expectation ko, my expectation is that, let's just say, a lot of them are not kumbaga okay siguro yung kumanta yung iba, but it's not up to my standard. Let's just put it that way. And mataas kasi yung standard ko when it comes to yung mga singer. And then ang mga P-pop groups right now are able to do it. They meet the requirements, right? Let's say it was SB19, can sing and can dance. G22, there are even visuals. The visuals are actually sobrang pasado, and they can dance and they can sing. Beanie are all vocalists, right? And they also can dance. Meron pa isa meron pa isa. Vision, yes. I consider that. Alamat, yes. Medyo konti lang sigurong practice pa more. Hindi pa ako masyadong, but I like them because they are representing the culture of the Philippines. So, but darating din panahon that they're gonna be there. Tapos, yung isa, meron pa isa, ano ba yun? Yes, My Love ba yun? I think. There are more a vocalist group. Yung kumanta meron silang cover ng Gusto Ko Nang Bumitaw. There's only one thing that I noticed. They are heavy on the, is that tenor side? They need a bass to make it, to make the sound fuller. They need something like someone like Ken, or if they can find somebody na magaling sa bass, that will make them more, the sound fuller. So anyway, so yun nga sabi ko, ay siguro itong grupo na to is that mahahasa pa naman to kasi in Korea is that, what's the minimum there? They have to be at least training at least 2 years, I think. 1 year is kind of pushing it. So I think there's still time for them to, mature, and with the resources that this this management company na mayroon, is that they will be able to afford them for, nabigyan sila ng to hire a vocal coach, uh, trainers na magagaling. So it's that's still fine. So nagulat na lang ako. I was just surprised that they were already have something, meron ng pre-debut, which is okay naman din, yung video naman din talaga. Kasi napanood ko na. I am just feeling that it's not even at par with the Korean standard. So ang siguro my anxiety is coming from the fact that how are they going to compete with Korean idols who have trained for years. I mean, this is not something that you can, hindi pwedeng hilutin. Training takes months. And training also, kasi yung mga nanalo, wala naman talaga masyadong training, di ba? So they're kind of starting from scratch, from the bottom. And so that was my expectation. I thought they're going to be trained for at least 2 years. And I was like, okay, that's good. This is, it's good for, it's the country. Kumbaga may positive effect din yan sa Philippines, because once they are there and they're really good at that time, then they the exposure will somehow and hopefully overflow sa talents in the Philippines. But anyway, and then I was just shocked, like, oh, may pre-debut na, and they will be officially debuting in June? I'm not sure. I'm kind of nervous because, like I said, how are they going to compare? Alam niyo naman sa Korea, the fans are a little bit crazy there. They're a little bit hardcore. Diba, uso nga dun yung mga Black Ocean. Diba? Kaya nga may mga sasing dun, diba? Crazy fans. So, I hope they're ready. And I don't know what MLD is doing. I'm like, MLD, what is wrong? What's going on here? Sometimes, at the back of my head, I'm thinking, are you trying to sabotage your own talents? I don't understand this. But then, of course, that's ano bang malay ko malay ko naman sa pagmamanage, di ba? It's just not, like I'm saying is that it's kind of un-Korean to just introduce a talent without going through a proper, like intensive training. So I feel sorry for these boys, because right now they're going to be scrutinized on both sides. Right now they're being scrutinized in the Philippines using a Philippine standard. You should be able to sing, and it better be, hindi naman kailangan na malatipong, alam mo yun, yung mga katulad ni na KZ Tandingan, katulad ni na Daryl Ong or something like that. Not comparing that, at least decent, at least good enough. You know what I'm saying? And they're palaging I think recently they decided that they want to sing live, kasi siguro na-pressure na rin, napilitan na rin kumanta ng live. But I've heard him singing. That's not up to my standard, but who am I? Sino ba naman ako? I will just be, let's just say I'm not exactly a fan, but I'm not going to, so I'm just, kumbaga, I'm just standing on the sideline. I will just wait until the time that they meet my standard. That's it. But I'm not going to rain on their parade and go to all of their videos and comment on this. I might comment maybe once, that's it. But I have other things to do in life, kumbaga. This is just my opinion. So I'm just saying, they're going to be scrutinized on both sides. My Filipino standard and the Korean standard. Are you up to the challenge? How are you going to take that pressure? That's a lot of pressure. So I feel kind of sorry for this kid. So I don't know what MLD Entertainment is doing here. I'm like, just let's train them. Parang tipong, it just doesn't make sense. So, and like I said, I don't really trust this. I'm not, hindi ako masyadong palagay ba. Hindi ako masyadong palagay dito sa entertainment company na to because like I said, they have some questionable business practice. So, if I were the parent of one of these kids, I would have read the contract like carefully. I will, if I have to, I will hire a lawyer to interpret the contract for me. So I will know that this is not an onerous contract because, like I said, we know how exploitative some of them are. And if I see that the contract is kind of an onerous, then I will say, well, screw Korea, or I'm not gonna allow my kids, but that's just me. I'm not the parents of these kids. I'm just saying, sana alam nila. I hope that if there's a time in their lives that they need you as a parent, it's probably this is one of them. So bantayan nyo, because this is the entertainment industry in Korea. The entertainment industry as a whole is very ano nga tawag doon, is very nakalimutan ko na, nawawala na ako. It's not kind, it's a tough industry. And especially the entertainment industry in Korea is tough because of their standards. The standards that a lot of them can't even meet. So, yun lang aking yun lang aking 2 cents na umabot na ng almost 30 minutes. So, yeah. I guess, like I said, it's a missed opportunity for MLD Entertainment. There's a lot of good vocalists here who also can dance, but I'm just not a fan of lip syncing in concerts, in talent search, because even the small time barangay amateur contest, they don't do that. And siguro may magsasabi diyan, bakit marunong ako kumanta, yada yada. Well, I can sing, to be honest. I can carry a tune. I've sung in events when I was in school, and also in events, with the company that I used to work with. I'm just not saying that I'm, mala katulad ni na pangalan nito ni na Katrina Velarde. I'm not like that, but I can carry a tune. So when it comes to that, I'm kind of I know what I'm talking about. And so, kasi minsan meron din magsasabi niyan, why are you so harsh in these kids? And like I said, it's about the management company. It's not them. That, bigyan mo naman sila ng ang taas naman ang standard mo kasi they're they're still training. I'm like, nabasa ko siyan, I'm like, sa lagay niyan ako pa yung mag-a-adjust. Ganda. Ganon. So, dapat sila nag-a-adjust. They should be, meeting the expectation of the fans. Hindi yung pwedeng kami pa yung mga consumer pa ang mag-advance. What planet does that happen? And what parallel universe? Hindi pwedeng ganon. Tsaka if they're saying that they're still training, and then train first. Train first, and then when you're good enough, then that's the time you can grace the stage. But then again, hindi naman ako yung management. So, we will see what will happen. I'm just saying again and again that lip syncing should not be allowed, and it's not allowed in the Philippines. And I hope that this is the last time that we're going to see that in Philippine television, because I'm kind of disgusted. But it's like, I don't know, ABS, I don't know the extent of the participation of ABS-CBN in this. But I'm thinking, ABS-CBN, ano ba? Ang gawin nyo, pagtuunan nyo napansin yung mga binild nyo na group, which are good. Pero you're not making any, parang it seems like you're not making any effort. Sayang. Katulad ng BCY o Beanie. Give them the attention that they deserve, kasi nasayang ninyo. right? I don't know, baka naman kasi kasama ito sa kasama ito sa usapan with MLD, which is going to be good, 'di ba? Okay din 'yon, maganda rin 'yon. So, I don't know. Anyway, bago ako maggawa dito, and it's already 10:02 and it's time for bed. Kasi syempre, alam mo na kami mga ano na, 9 o'clock is already late for me actually. So, I will see you again in my next, hindi ko alam kung kailan, pag sinumpong uli. I will see you again next time. And then, yeah, bye-bye. See ya.